Welcome to Sports Talk with BT and Stuvie, Season 2, Episode 18.
How we doing?
We're back. We told you this is going to be a really jam-packed episode. We promised you guys.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about.
A lot has happened since last episode.
We'll get into the fun stuff later, though. But, yeah, I guess we're going to start out with they revealed the Big 12 football schedule, and Iowa State's football schedule is officially released.
Yes, sir. We got a fucking juggernaut of a schedule.
I'll trade you.
Fuck you. No. So.
Oh yeah, no. South Dakota's tough, real tough for Iowa State.
All right. So first game we kick off the season in Ireland, BT.
Yeah,
against Kansas State.
College game day.
Yeah.
Right now, that game just opened up betting. Kansas State right now 2.5-point favorite.
Okay.
And Iowa State's win total is 7.5. You can bet. So Vegas thinks around 7.5 is the total games Iowa State wins.
I'd bet the over.
That's what I said for Oklahoma 6.5
last year. Right, T. All right. So first game, Kansas State. Rivalry game. Kind of crazy that this game's happening first game of the season. But I like the Kansas State matchup. We obviously beat them this year with a whole bunch of backups in. And, I mean, it's just going to be interesting to see how our receivers do. You know what I mean? Whole new offense, pretty much.
I know your receivers balled out at the Pro Bowl.
The Senior Bowl, yeah.
One of them did.
Both of them did, I think. Jane Higgins and Jalen Knoll definitely should be day 2 picks. So, shout out to them. But yeah, I think we should get the W against Kansas State. Give me a good game. Then we have South Dakota at home. Fuck the Yotes. All right, fuck USD.
Why does this feel like a game Iowa State could lose?
I mean, because it's a trap game. Speaking,
it's a Northern Iowa game.
South Dakota USD has a former Iowa State quarterback on its roster. So,
oh god, does
he
play
win that game? Then we play Iowa. I expect us to lose against Iowa.
Whoa!
Simply because
Iowa loses Caleb Johnson, their whole team.
Very true. But it's Iowa, and when has Iowa State ever won back-to-back Cyhawk Series games?
I mean, good point. I mean, I can say the same, but it's one of those rivalries like Oklahoma, Texas. It alternates every single year.
So I think Iowa will win. At Arkansas State, I think it'll be a closer game.
We just stole their defensive coordinator for y'all.
Yeah.
We're trying to help you.
Yeah, we beat them last year, so I think we'll win against them. So that's 3-1. At home versus Arizona. Arizona lost a lot of good players.
Yeah, they're not.
They brought back Noah Fafita, but other than that, I can't name a single person.
They're not going to be good.
So I say 4-1. Cincinnati kind of scares me, and at Cincinnati, Brandon Sorsby kind of sauced us up this year. So I think if our defense can get better at containing the run and containing the quarterback, I think we can win. So I think we'll win that game. So what is that? 5-1 or 5-1?
Yep, 5-1.
And then we're at Colorado.
Yeah. When was the last time these two teams have faced? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up while you talk about this Colorado game.
So this game, I hate to say it, bro, but
no, don't even say it. Colorado is not gonna be good.
I don't know. This is probably one of the games where I'm like very up in the air about. I don't know.
I think Iowa State will easily win this game.
I want to say that, but it's in Boulder, and the Boulder's a really tough place to play. So I think I'm gonna have them losing in Boulder.
Hold on, I'm looking. Hold on. Right now, the current series for Iowa State Colorado. Colorado leads the all-time series 49-15-1. Last time they played, 2010, Colorado won 34-14, and in 2009 in Ames, Iowa State won 17-10. This has alternated since 2005. It went Iowa State Colorado, Iowa State Colorado, Iowa State Colorado. So I mean, the meaningful thing to say here is Iowa State wins based on the trend.
Yeah, but I think it's in Boulder. I don't know. Colorado, they're so up in the air. I don't know what kind of team they're going to be. So I have them losing 5-2. This BYU game is going to be fucking awesome.
Electric. Homecoming too. Look to this photo.
I had to say, like right now, I think it's probably one of the better games of the season.
Back too. Big home games.
It's in Ames, so I think I'm gonna go Ames. I'm Ohio State, so I think I'm gonna go 6. They're gonna get 6-2. What does that look for?
Your mic is doing something weird.
Hello.
I guess, yeah, that you're good now. Sorry.
Okay. And then we got Arizona State, a Big 12 rematch. And BT, we're coming for blood. We are coming for blood. No Kim Scatabo.
But
However,
they have
they
Sam
do have
Levitt.
Sam Levitt. Yes.
Arguably could be one of the best quarterbacks in college football next year.
Very true. Very true. I think we'll lose here.
Okay. That's 2 losses.
3.
3. Who'd you lose?
No.
You had to lose to Colorado.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we'll beat TCU.
You'll beat Kansas. You have an easy end of the schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. If we can, win the winnable games.
Granted, I mean, Oklahoma State does this. They're bad one year, then they're going to come back and be Big 12 favorites the next year. So
yeah. So yeah, I think my prediction as of right now, not knowing what camp's going to be like, not knowing, what other teams are going to be like, I think they're going to go 9-3.
Well,
I think the floor is 7-5. I think the ceiling is probably 10-2.
Stuvie, call your shot. Will Mike Gundy be the head coach of the Oklahoma State Cowboys at the Iowa State game?
Yeah.
You think he keeps his job?
I don't think they'll fire him during the season. I think they respect him too much for that.
I think he is. I think he's done either way. All right, Sue. It's the second week in February. You know what that means, right?
It means your birthday's next week.
It is on Pod Day. That's history. That's like the first birthday on the podcast.
Yes,
Somebody's gonna have to sing happy.
Turning the big 22.
This is a bad sign for who's in the Super Bowl.
I don't fucking care. Fuck her.
You want to do what to her?
No. I mean.
Okay, buddy. Okay. This.
BT, we got a hell of a Super Bowl.
You gonna watch it? Made up your mind yet?
I guess it depends on what the score is, and how the game, how Twitter is reacting.
You're not gonna watch. You're not gonna watch
because
the halftime
I get
show?
off work at 6:30. I'm not gonna.
You're gonna watch the halftime show. You're gonna go listen to the song of the year of 2024.
Probably a minor.
Do you think he sings it? Do you think the NFL allows him to sing it?
I don't know.
Anyways,
I am hoping the Eagles win this, BT.
This is a close point spread here.
Do I think they'll win? No.
According to the ESPN matchup predictor.
According to the ESPN matchup, every game so far this season,
have you seen the
bailed out? Besides 2 games where 1 they didn't have their starters and 2 they lost by a touchdown. So
have you seen the clips from them asking Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah. I just liked it on Twitter too, like a little while ago. Which do you love more, Taylor Swift or a phantom 15-yard roughing the passer call?
Josh
Kelce goes, that's a good question. Next question.
You want to know You want to know where that reporter's from?
TikTok,
Houston, Texas. Anyways, this could be the Texans. This was I had it all simmed and bound. It said it was going to be the Texans Lions. The Texans are going to win the Super Bowl.
I really hope I think it's going to be a really good game. Honestly, the Eagles have something they didn't have last time, and that's a great running back.
And they have They don't have something this time that they had last time.
Jason Kelce. Yeah, but is Cam Jurgens supposed to play?
Let's see what it says. I would assume there's no way you don't play in the Super Bowl if you're whatever on it.
Yeah.
They don't have him listed, so I'm gonna guess he's.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna play.
Looks like he's gonna rain in New Orleans. Not that it matters.
I also want to say this: Philly's defense was one of the best in the league. I really like how they match up.
The key is you have to get pressure on Patrick. You saw it in the Super Bowl when they played the Bucs. They were consistently getting pressure on Patrick Mahomes.
Also, let's not, fucking be stupid with the ball and do stupid turnovers. Talking about the man on the screen.
Hey. He played good in the last Super Bowl. You can't.
Yeah, but he fucking gave the Chiefs a touchdown.
The refs gave the Chiefs the game.
Yeah.
With the holding call.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you get put in that position, you're losing by 14.
Stevie, who's winning the coin toss?
Eagles.
We got. Well, I'm gonna put a bet down. You owe me money if they don't win the coin.
I don't give a fuck. The Chiefs are gonna win this because the NFL just pat Mahomes.
You know what? I'm gonna go. They win with Jalen Hurts winning the Super Bowl MVP.
Maybe I think it's him or It's gonna be him, Saquon, or just one random defensive player
on the Chiefs.
It'll be like Quinyon Mitchell. Oh,
Cooper DeJean.
Dude, it's on his birthday.
Just imagine Cooper DeJean wins he gets like a punt return.
Have a Kadarius Toney type game.
Yeah, punt return and then fucking gets an interception or something.
Yeah.
I don't think a defensive.
I really like the Eagles' defense and how they match up with the Chiefs.
But the key is get pressure. That's
I just don't think the NFL is going to allow the Eagles to win. So
I don't know. After seeing all this, I mean, the NFL is going to have to eventually. They can't let the Chiefs win because then that's going to play into this factor that it's just a theory.
I think this will be probably one of the lowest viewed Super Bowls.
Look how cheap the tickets are for the Super Bowl. When is it ever $2,000? $2,800.
You want to go to the Super Bowl, BT?
I can't afford that, but
neither can I.
Isn't it normally like $6,000?
Yeah.
Because last year in Vegas it was like $6,000, I believe.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I got the Chiefs winning. I just don't feel
it's on Fox. Tom Brady. Every time Tom Brady's at the Super Bowl or Patrick Mahomes is playing, Patrick Mahomes has not won a game.
Well, we'll see.
It's just math. It's very, very hopeful math. All right, Stu. All right, we could talk about the coaching carousel. We could do our final award predictions.
Do the coaching carousel real quick.
Or mock draft. Okay. Hold on, I gotta pull up a little chart.
Come on.
Coaching carousel.
2.
It seems like everybody's higher, right?
I think.
Well, because the Saints are gonna. What the fuck?
Probably get higher Kellen.
Yes, Kellen Moore. Okay, here we go. I guess we should start with the funny one first. Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Is this just a tank? I have a feeling they're just tanking for orange.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing, dude.
I think they're tanking for orange.
I feel bad for CD.
Trade him to the Texans.
I feel bad for everyone in the Cowboys except Dak. No, I'll feel bad for Dak.
Why do you feel bad for Dak? He's like likable. He's not hateable. You hate the team. You shouldn't hate like Dak.
No, I said no, never mind. I like Dak. I like
Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
But this was just I think this is just Jerry Jones getting somebody that'll listen to him.
Yeah. It's just weird because what was he, like, our special teams coordinator?
Even I think it was their
Cowboys offensive coordinator. Okay.
Yeah, he was their offensive coordinator that didn't even do anything. He didn't even call the plays because Mike McCarthy called the plays.
Wait. Does that say offensive coordinator as the 10th coach in franchise history?
Yes.
Do you know how many coaches they've had in the past 7 years? Then they've had 3. Because they had Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy, now this dude.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. All right.
What would you give the grade?
An F. It's they could have swung and got somebody bigger.
Yeah, I agree.
The Raiders.
Pete
Carroll's back.
Yeah.
If Jarrell was here, I wonder what his reaction is.
Just saying. Pete Carroll was a former Iowa State coach.
Well, Pete Carroll
He was
also
a
cheated in
Iowa State
college.
DB coach.
Well, it clearly didn't result on on-field success.
It was when he was like 20.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I like this. I mean,
dude,
he's an older
is
coach.
is this the best coaching division in NFL history? You
Yeah,
have
I
Sean
think so.
Payton,
Yeah.
you have Jim Harbaugh.
Well,
Then
I mean,
you have,
look at all the Super Bowls. You got like
I think just one with
three,
Payton.
4. Wait, so 4, 3 as of right now for Andy
Yes.
Reid.
4 one if you add
1 for Pete Carroll.
Harbaugh hasn't
1
won
for
any.
Sean Payton.
Yeah, and that's it. So 5.
Harbaugh's been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's been. But
Yeah,
this is crazy. I don't think it.
Yeah.
Maybe this might be Stuvie's savior in getting Russell Wilson out of Pittsburgh.
I don't think we're gonna re-sign him, honestly.
I think he's gonna go to
And
the Raiders.
Russ said even though Pete Carroll's the head coach in Las Vegas, he wants to stay in Pittsburgh. So
he has to say that though. To be honest,
I don't give a fuck what he says.
You don't
Justin
want
Fields.
I think the Raiders are tanking for a quarterback next year. As well.
Assuming they don't get one this year, but I think
I
it's gonna be
unless they
interesting
sign
because
one.
like Pete Carroll has always been on good teams.
But in my opinion, there's no way the Raiders can compete next year in the.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's in the toughest division.
Yeah.
The toughest division. I give this a B.
I'm gonna say B because I think he's a little.
Yeah. But if it works out,
he did get let go at Seattle as well.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Duval.
Stop. They hired Liam Cohen, which is not even their first choice.
Dude, it was such a fucked up situation
that they fired they had to fire
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Because like they offer this guy, he declines, offer this guy, but then like pull the offer another guy, he declines, goes back to the other guy has a job now, and then boom, like it's such a fucked up situation.
Well, like this guy and the way he left the Bucs was very like sickening. Told him he wasn't gonna leave, and then he called the GM, told him he wasn't leaving while he was on the plane to go to Jacksonville.
Bro, what?
Yeah. And I just don't think he's gonna succeed.
He doesn't give me a
like, especially with I don't know. With Trevor Lawrence, I don't think Jacksonville's going to succeed. I don't like Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence is a bust.
Hey, but I mean, you also like could say, what Liam Cohen did for Baker. Baker.
But to be fair,
considerably a lot better in his offensive scheme.
What did the Panthers do?
But
did the Panthers really improve because they hired the old Buccaneers offensive coordinator last year, or is it just Baker being a good quarterback?
I think it could be both, but I mean,
shout out Baker, man. Shout out Baker.
Yeah, shout out him.
Should be the MVP.
But no, shut the fuck up. But yeah, I mean, I just don't see it. The Jags are just in a weird position. They're not good, but they're not bad. They're
won't be good enough to win the division either.
Yeah,
I still think they'll finish in maybe third. I
can see them second because they have a lot of great players. I mean, Brian Thomas is one of the best receivers. I'd say probably top 15 receiver in the league right now.
I guess, yeah. You could switch them to the Colts for me right now.
Yeah.
Colts just have the quarterback
I feel like the Jags are in a way better position than the Colts right now just because of age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
I'd rather pick Trevor Lawrence over Anthony Richardson right now. So, but yeah, just very, I don't know. Very fucked up.
It's not very. Yeah, I give it a C plus just because of the situation.
I'd say C.
New York Jets.
Aaron Glenn. I like this pick. He's a former Jet, BT.
It's the same thing they always do. They hire a defensive coordinator, and they don't work.
Yeah.
Rex Ryan.
Yeah,
Saleh,
but here's the thing: Robert Saleh wasn't the problem, and that you saw that over the end of the season. I mean, they fired Saleh when they were like 3-5, 3-6.
I just think the Jets are cursed.
Yeah, Just trade Brees Hall to the Steelers.
Just complete the arc and trade fucking Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings
Yeah.
and
No, but like I like Aaron Glenn as a coach. I think he brings that good defensive mentality. I don't know if he'll be calling calls though on defense, but I hope the Jets can figure their shit out. Because I still think even with the Dolphins in that division, I think the Jets are the second best team in that division.
Well, Patriots could be good if they get the right pieces.
Yeah, but like for talent wise, I think the Jets are good all around.
Yeah.
It's just they couldn't do shit on offense. Maybe get Garrett Wilson and A-Rod some help. But
And make a decision on A-Rod. Do you want to go get A-Rod or do you want to re-sign a new quarterback?
Yeah. Resign Zach Wilson.
Or Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be entertaining? Anyways.
Ben Johnson.
I
want to feel good about this. Oh, what do we give the Jets Aaron Glenn?
I give it a B.
B+, A-, I'd say.
All right.
Ben Johnson.
I don't know. This kind of like after watching his divisional performance of him throwing passes with wide receivers and
that's not his fault that fucking golf was throwing picks. I like Ben Johnson as the offensive coordinator. He's one of the better coordinators in the league.
But he's also going to the
genius. I mean, the trick plays they have. However, how can that correlate to being a head coach?
Yeah.
And having a significantly less talented team.
Mm-hmm. That's what kind of scares me.
Because I think that the Lions have the Bears in every positional category on offense. Yeah. And almost every positional category on defense.
But I mean, to be fair, the Bears, they still have a high draft pick.
I'm not saying that, but like, I also want to like if Ben Johnson can, get Caleb Williams to, play good.
Yeah.
And let's just say Caleb Williams has a significantly better year. The Bears, don't make the playoffs. They're just like kind of
because it's still like they're like a Raiders situation.
They're between that,
It's way too tough. It's
6 to 8 game win.
It's way too tough of a division.
Yeah, if they can get to like 6 to 8 wins, I feel confident. And Caleb Williams plays a significantly better.
My problem with this is like that division isn't going to get worse anytime soon.
Yeah, very true.
Unless somehow Jordan Love falls off even worse than he did this year.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of weird. I feel like the Bears and Packers offensively are like, besides Aaron Jones and like Tucker Kraft, I feel like they're pretty evenly matched up on offense. I feel like Packers obviously got them on defense, but
the Packers also kind of like have their number or whatever. They finally won one this year at the last week of the season, which didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Blake Willis and Jordan Love got they resorted to.
But I like this hire. I think it's an A. It sucks that it's in like one of the toughest divisions in football, and he really doesn't have that much to work with.
I really thought he was going to go to the Cowboys. I was so hell bent it was either going to be Dion or him to go to the Cowboys.
Yeah, but I like the hiring.
Yeah, I give it an A-.
Interesting to see what he does on offense. So like, they have a high draft pick. Could you see Ashton Genty going to the Bears?
I don't know. I think they need to address offensive line.
Yeah, but it really just depends.
And I really don't like drafting running backs that early.
Oh,
I guess we got to talk about that.
Mike Vrabel, former Steeler. Yeah, I really like this pick.
I do. This is my favorite hire of the cycle.
Yeah, I wanted us to hire him as our defensive coordinator. But yeah, I like Vrabel. I liked him in Tennessee. I think Tennessee fucked him over personally.
Yeah.
And I think this is a perfect coach for a young upcoming Patriots.
Yes, what they're trying to build, that toughness. It's kind of like similar to Bill Belichick. Mm-hmm. He's got to go because they didn't have the dynasty right away when Belichick first started there. They had to build it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a couple pieces on offense away. They can be competitive.
Yeah. For sure. I agree. I like Vrabel, was coaching the year, I think 2021 or something like that.
Yeah. I think he could also
he's had playoff success. I like this pick, BT. I give it an A.
I give it an A. It was one of my favorites. I actually give it an A plus. This was my favorite hire in
Yeah,
cycle.
probably. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Shout out my Texans. I got a new offensive coordinator as well.
Is that it though? All the coaching
Yes.
changes. The Saints.
Yeah.
Well, the
Then
Saints will probably get
we'll have
Kellen
to
Moore.
talk about the Saints once it's official. We'll come back to it. Oh shoot! All right. Shout out Justin Tucker, by the way.
You mean Justin Tugger?
Yeah.
Tugger.
Shout out Justin Tucker. All right, mock draft or final award predictions.
We'll go mock draft.
All right, let me get that loaded then. Let me get that loaded. Fucking balls. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We do. Oh, I guess we can't do trades because my subscription ended.
It's fine. I wasn't gonna make any either. So number one.
I think it's Cam Ward.
Yeah. Based on some reports, I think it says that the Titans are very they really like Cam Ward. And
Yeah.
it's just weird because this is a really poor quarterback class.
But I can also see Cam Ward coming in like Jane Daniels too, and coming in.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it just really depends. It just sucks that he doesn't really have much offensive weapons on the Titans. But yeah, I think they go here.
Recent developments. I think this might be Abdul Carter.
Yeah, I like Abdul Carter. I think they picked best available. I think Abdul Carter is probably the first or second best player in this draft class. Myles Garrett requested a trade yesterday, or was it the day before?
I think it was yesterday.
Requested a trade from the Browns.
Everybody was distracted with another trade we'll get into later.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you get Abdul Carter. He kind of reminds me of Micah Parsons. I'm not saying that because he's from Penn State.
Penn State and wore number 11 and similar size and
yeah. he plays a lot like him. I think Abdul Carter is a little bit bigger, weight wise. I think, and not like as much of an athlete as Micah Parsons is, but he still has a wicked first step. And I like Abdul Carter as a player. I'm not looking forward to playing him in the twice a year.
Where do you think Myles Garrett gets traded?
I don't know. I think there's a whole bunch of places he can get traded to. Obviously, he wants to go to contender. So
I have two. I have two places in mind.
Maybe the 49ers.
No, I have two places in mind.
Cowboys.
You're not saying them. The Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I like the Bills. I don't think
the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I mean those are really good two teams. But it's just weird because like he's like 30 years old. He doesn't really. I mean, he's not. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just gonna be interesting where he goes.
Pittsburgh.
I don't want him.
You telling me you wouldn't want TJ Watt rushing on one side and Myles Garrett rushing on the other?
No, I mean I love that, but we'd have to give up a shit ton. So
yeah, good point.
Number 3,
Travis Hunter. Or do you think they take Shedeur?
I think Shedeur says that the Giants are confident in him. Or like he's confident the Giants are taking him. So I'm gonna go Shedeur here.
Okay.
I think Brian Daboll and that GM or their GM was just like, we need a quarterback. And you could develop him. I think he's getting drafted into a pretty shitty situation, personally.
I mean, as usual for all Giants quarterbacks.
Yeah. However, I like him more coming out of college than I did Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones got picked like 8th or 6th or whatever. And I like his arm. He needs to like up that arm strength, but he's accurate. Needs to stay out, not take sacks, which I think him having better offensive line will help significantly with that. And I think that's a major thing to look out for. Him behind a good offensive line, what could he do in that situation? You know what I mean?
And he also doesn't have an elite wide receiver.
Malik Neighbors.
I mean, he's not elite.
Malik Neighbors is definitely like a top 15 receiver.
He's good. He's great. He's not elite. He's not top 10.
Plus, this is a deep wide receiver class, and so.
Yeah, good point. All right, and I think
Travis Hunter here. Whether that be, I think he'll play both positions. I think he'll play one significantly more than the other.
I think it'll be receiver for if it's the Patriots, it will be receiver.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's gonna be interesting to see like what he tells um people at the draft or what if he does the draft combine, which I don't think he will, but what he'll tell interviewers, because that's
Yeah.
gonna be a question they ask. What would you rather prefer? Um, Personally, I think he's a better corner just because of his size and versatility and length. Pause. And then offensively, he's really great too. He's super fast and
What
he
the?
catch jump balls. But yeah, I like it. I like him here at the Patriots. Him and Drake May would be a deadly duo. What do you think, BT?
Should we look at the point real quick? I agree with you. I just think Travis Hunter will be the best receiver in this class,
Yeah,
and he'll play both ways. I'm pretty sure Vray. I can't say his name.
Mike
Vrabel.
Vrabel.
Yeah, I'll just call him Mike. Mike will. I'm pretty sure he'll get creative to use him. He's a pretty creative coach. Shout out. Shout out. What the fuck
But
are the Suns doing?
yeah,
All right. For the Jags, I like Will Johnson here.
you like Will Johnson?
Yeah.
I think they'll go with one of the Michigan boys for sure.
I just think Will Johnson would be better because corners are really valuable, and he's probably the best corner in the draft.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'll Will Johnson here. I like it.
And usually you can get defensive linemen late, like
Yeah, I
gems.
think I think Jags defense is significantly worse than their offense. I think their offense is like mid. I don't think their offense is bad. You'd like to see more out of Travis Etienne, but yeah, Will Johnson here, good boundary corner. So yeah, I like him here.
No way.
What about the Raiders, BT? Who you got here?
All right. Well, obviously they're not going to get a quarterback. I
Mm-mm.
mean, it sucks. I mean, I could see Ted Arroyo going here, and maybe they'll probably tank again, like I said, to get a different quarterback.
Yeah.
Maybe try to get a better draft position.
Hmm.
That's what I think. But obviously, I think they would have liked Will Johnson to fall here, but he obviously didn't. So I right now would be Ted Arroyo best available.
Yeah, I think I like that. They can't keep just. I mean, you can keep ball feeding Brock Bowers, but before long, that's going to get to him.
Yeah.
So get a good jump ball receiver in Teroy McMillan, who's probably the best pure wide receiver in this
Yes.
draft class. So yeah, I like the pick.
And I think Mason Graham here for the Jets.
Mason Graham, yeah, I think you have to take him. Him and Quinn Williams would be a deadly duo. You're getting a really great player. This dude tore it up in what was it, 2024,
Yep.
on their national championship run. He was a beast. He single-handedly fucked Alabama. So, yeah, I like Mason Graham. I think he'll
All
be
right.
pretty good.
Panthers here.
Panthers, I think they'll take D lineman. Go to D lineman.
I mean,
But I could also see them going offensive lineman. Go to D lineman first. I don't think any of these guys
yeah,
go.
no.
Maybe some edge. Go to edge.
Unless you think he keeps rising, Mike Green, who had an excellent Senior Bowl.
Yeah, I kind of like Mike. Like so, three players I like as an edge, right? Mike Green, Mike Williams, and Shamar Stewart. Um, Shamar Stewart, I think, has been rising up. I mean, look at all these. They're within three. Um, I think it's just who do you value most?
How
Um,
old is?
he's like 22.
Redshirt sophomore.
He's really a junior though.
Yes.
Um,
Michael Williams is junior. So they're all pretty much probably similar age.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty much similar age.
6'6", 290. He weighed in around 281. He's a little light. Go to Michael Williams. 6'5", 265. I think you go Shamar Stewart here.
Yeah, it depends. Like he could probably flex in, put a little weight on, could play inside
Yep.
as
Yep,
well.
that's why I'm putting him there. I mean, he weighs 281, I think is what he weighed in at the Senior Bowl. So, yeah, I think he'll rise up in the draft combine. And yeah, I really like him there.
Now they're the Saints pretty hell bent. Spencer Rattler's the guy. So
Is that what they said?
yes, they still think Spencer Rattler has extreme or like
Hmm.
a really good promising future for the Saints. So obviously they're not going to get a quarterback either way. It would be a reach at this point. But
Yeah.
I mean, look for Burn here. They need a receiver next to Olave.
I could see that. I could see that. Scroll down slowly. Mm. Yeah. Okay, you can scroll back up.
I thought you were going to take Scottaboo.
Scatterboon at 9. Um, who do you like here, BT?
I think it's Luther. I just think getting
Yeah,
that wide receiver.
especially I like Luther too, especially if they hire Kellen Moore, who's an offensive
Yeah,
genius.
yeah,
Um, having just another great receiver
yeah.
in that wide receiver core, Chris Olave, concussion guy. You need someone to throw the ball to. So
I think the Bears would go Will Campbell here. That's just the
yeah, I
best
like Will
offensive.
Campbell.
If he
Yeah,
falls them, he's going to take.
yeah, I agree. I
Which
mean,
is
I think he can move to guard. He's
crazy because
one of
like
the better players in the draft class. So
first offensive lineman going off at 10 is crazy.
hmm
But
yeah, for
anyways,
sure.
I think you're going to
Here,
see a run for him here. Offensive line.
yeah.
I
Go to
can see.
offensive tackles.
Oh shoot! Hold on.
Offensive tackles.
Shout out
Here,
Gray's Abel.
no. And go to
I,
interior offensive line as well.
I think you're either getting Banks or Simmons here.
Banks or Simmons. I agree.
I don't know which one you
What
value more.
go to Simmons real quick. Let's see like their builds.
That's
6'5",
6'5", 310.
310.
Banks is 6'4", 320.
So he can move into guard as well. But I think you need that tackle replacement for Trent Williams, and I think Josh Simmons could be that guy.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Cowboys, yeah,
it's still we had this similar pick. It's right on the wall at this point.
yeah.
All right. Is it crazy Malachi Starks is still here? Is it crazy to you?
I think it's just normal now.
And I think the Dolphins would take him here.
You think the Dolphins would take him? Why would you say that?
Best available, and it's a positional need. You're
Yeah,
getting the 7th best player in the draft at pick 13.
you could. Yeah, that's fine by me.
All
I'd
right.
love for the Steelers to trade up for him. Tyler Warren, just yeah.
Fucking don't even. All right. I mean, I think for here, you're thinking defense. I'm thinking defense here.
Yeah,
And I would guess one of the edges at the top there.
I think you keep Michael Williams in state.
Yeah. They tend to draft Georgia players a lot too.
Yeah, I like Michael Williams here. Just a great edge. I really haven't watched much of him, but yeah.
I think here you go, Banks. Just keep protecting Kyler.
Um,
You need an offensive line or you need a defensive lineman, and I don't think
I think you go Armand Membu. I've heard him as a riser.
Oh yeah, he had a really good year.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be really good. I mean, he'll probably move into a guard, and you know who's a guard for the Cardinals? Calvin Beachum. Calvin Beachum is really old,
I guess
so
I'll go
I
with you
think
here.
you draft Armand Membu and you can move him inside. Here,
Bengals.
I like Mike
This a lot
Green.
depends. It depends. Do you resign? Are they going to resign T. Higgins?
I think they will personally.
Okay.
I like Mike Green here.
I'm like 50-50 on if Higgins resigns with him here.
I think he will.
So we'll go with he wills and we'll go Mike Green.
Yeah, I really like Mike Green. Shout out to Marshall, my second favorite team. Yes, sir. Developing that first round pick, BT. Yes,
Did he
sir.
develop into a first round pick in your dynasty?
I think I started before, like,
Oh, he was in the
yeah.
Bruh, that's crazy. He wasn't even in the game to start the year.
Yeah.
All right. Seahawks here.
Seahawks.
I mean, Pierce.
Yeah, I can get down Pierce. Walter Nolan's really good, but I don't think he'll
Yeah. Scorton. Really
score.
depends.
Scoring's kind of fallen off. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh,
Oh, what have you done, my pink pony club?
what do you think here?
I think Pierce.
Pierce, why?
Because I need an edge.
Yeah, but I mean,
And
Kelvin Banks is Kelvin.
their coach is a defensive guy.
Is he? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's yeah. I mean, if you want to take him here, I haven't seen him mocked here, but hey,
I mean, let's see where. Can you see it? I am going early, Stu.
yeah, but
So to be fair, you don't see a mock here because I am going earlier.
yeah.
And
So,
if he would fall this far, I think, and it's a
hey,
positional need, you would take him.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, I think the
Mm.
Bucks have one clear weakness on defense.
But they are also in the Myles Garrett sweepstakes, so
Yes, but they need new linebackers.
yeah.
Um,
But the problem
Devin
is,
White isn't the same player. Levante David, they don't know if he's coming back. So I think a perfect fit would be Jahad Campbell.
a little bit of a reach though.
Yeah, well, I think he's a first round guy.
All right, I'll go with you.
Bengal said it best last night on his YouTube video. If Jack Campbell is a first round pick, so is Jahad Campbell.
Well, I mean, it is a different draft class.
Yeah. All right, what do you got here? This is interesting.
I can see Agbuka here
Yeah, I can see Agbuka here. I could see.
because their defense is good enough. They don't need to bolster their defense.
I could also see Colston Loveland possibly.
Yeah. Would you value a good wide receiver or a tight end? What would you value more?
Huh.
Because you can go sign a tight end out of free agency, and you can go turn
Very
into
true, very true. But
Trey
like when you
McBride.
get in another first round tight end like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very tough.
I guess a lot depends on who they sign. I think they're rumored to be in the T against Whip Stakes as well. So
I think I am gonna go.
I'll let you. I'm fine with either one.
I don't know. It's very tricky. We can go Colston Loveland here.
All right. That's lovely.
I think you give Bo Nix a great tight end option.
He's saying that because he wants the Mecca on the Steelers.
No, I wasn't gonna pick a Mecca with this pick.
To be fair, what if you trade George Pickens?
I don't know. Here I like two players, Matthew Golden or Emeka Egbuka.
This is your call. This is your team.
Yeah, for the size, I think I'm gonna go Emeka Egbuka just to lean on the fact that he's more of a slot receiver.
And are you banking on them trading George Pickens?
I don't think we're gonna trade George Pickens.
Oh,
But I got Emeka here.
all right.
Here, I think they're gonna draft a receiver, so go to receiver. And
Probably sick that. I mean, Golden.
yeah, I think
Higgins a
Golden goes
riser.
I think Golden goes here. It's kind of funny because I really hadn't heard much about him until he declared. So
Trust me, I know he had a good season.
yeah. All right. I think they'll go. I think the Packers here they'll go with Kenneth Grant.
Yeah.
Give you some interior defensive line oomph.
Next to Kenny Clark.
Yeah.
And who was also probably getting up there in age as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Vikings.
Interesting.
Walter Nolan here could be the person to watch.
Yeah.
Benjamin Morrison.
I kind of like Walter Nolan here.
All right. I'm fine with that. I ain't gonna argue.
Number one recruit in his class. I think he'll go.
Oh boy,
Oh boy, BT. Who do
this is
you
a guy
think?
that can move interior, right? Connerly.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? He's 6'6". He can't play guard.
Keep in mind, you saw that Calvin Banks too. Would you take in-state guy who can move
You know
in
what?
interior?
Yeah, the fact that he's here this late, I don't think.
And he can move into he can move to
Yeah,
guard.
yeah.
So I think this is an easy
I
pick.
hate this. I hate to say it. I don't want him to pick a Texas. No. Anyways, the Rams trading
Cooper
Cooper
Cup.
Cup.
That's a
Shout
player
out
we could
Gage.
trade for.
Shout out Gage. It's a player Texans could trade for.
Yeah. All right.
He'd want to go.
So-
He'd want to go to a competitor, so we'll go to the Texans.
Who would they pick? Go to corner.
Corner.
Yeah.
Benjamin Morrison. Mello Dotson. Kobe Bryant. I mean, keep Kobe Bryant in L.A. Keep Kobe Bryant in L.A. Hashtag start it up.
Go to lineman, offensive lineman.
Which one? Let's do both.
Okay. It's just so difficult with them because, like, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. What do you think they go?
Connerly?
Here?
I mean, who's more likely to stay at guard?
I think Connerly's a good pick, just solely in the fact that like he's a developmental player with big upside, and
Didn't
the
they
Rams
draft-
are
No.
kind of in a scary position. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're like,
Yeah.
I like Connerly here.
Ravens.
I think this is a perfect position for Jahdae Barron.
I agree.
Ravens kind of struggle. The Ravens struggled this year in the pass game, and when it came to the pass coverage, and I think Jahad Barron would be a great pick here.
Okay. Who is the most Dan Campbell guy here? You got to think. Dan Campbell. Don't think of what the Lions need.
Jackson.
I mean, you can make an argument. You don't know how Hutchinson is going to look coming back from that injury. That scary looking injury. I mean, you want to know, they don't need a running back, but you want to know a true Dan Campbell guy if they needed a running back? It'd be Cam Scatterboo.
They're not drafting Cam Scatterboo.
If they needed a running back, that would be like a guy Dan Campbell would draft in the first round.
For sure. Here?
I mean, Benjamin Morrison. They're not really in a position where they need a player.
Scroll down.
They could take a risk.
I kind of like Tyler Booker here.
Yeah, I can see it. They don't.
Tyler
really...
Booker has been like reportedly rising up draft boards, and yeah, so I like Tyler Booker here. I think here you just go best available.
Benjamin Morrison.
He's just coming off an injury, so I don't know.
Where'd you go, Sawyer here?
Scroll down.
Jack Bott got the game-winning touchdown in the Senior Bowl.
Or do you get like an offensive lineman? Oh, I like Derek Harmon though. But I don't think he goes here. Go scroll down a little more. No, I don't think any of these goes in the first. Okay, go back to the first one.
Yeah, he's number 140. Okay. Sorry.
All right, so I think I'm going to go Tyreek Williams here.
Okay. I can see either way. I think one of the Ohio State defensive linemen would go here.
Yeah.
Here.
Ooh.
I mean, Benjamin Morrison. You need the corner.
Yeah, but
I mean, or you can go Ravel.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Savone.
and try to do the similar thing to what the Eagles did with Quinyon.
Yeah, I like that. I like Solo and Ravel here.
Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Onward to
Jack Sawyer. Also had defensive.
They're stacked in all the positions, dude. I don't know.
I mean, I would go Jack Sawyer.
Go to safety real quick.
I don't think there was a lot of safeties. Nate Watts.
Nick Emma Norway. He's getting
Sebastian.
some first round hype.
Billy
what is
Bowman
their safety?
Jr.
They have Darius Slay, right?
He's a corner, isn't he?
He's a safety.
Oh, he
Let's
doesn't
check.
play.
So
They have C.J. Gardner Johnson.
yeah, so they have CJ Gardner Johnson, Lewis Steen, Sidney Brown, Reed Blankenship. Darius Slay is playing corner this year.
They play Cooper DeJean in safety.
Yeah, corner. Yep. What do you think, BT?
I don't know, Snoop. They don't need anything. That's the problem. I don't see a position of need they truthfully need.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe an interior, but I mean, you took Booker.
I think you go Jeff Sawyer here, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Honestly, you can argue he was the best available, just the way he played at the end of the year there.
Yeah, for sure. Kansas City.
I mean, you're gonna say no.
Call me crazy. Call me
Cam
crazy.
Scatterbo.
Call me crazy. No. Go to RB.
This is Cam Scatterbo season.
I think this is either Omarion Hampton or Caleb Johnson.
Why not Cam Scatterbo?
Because Cam Scatterbo was very slow.
So was Kareem Hunt.
No.
And he works just fine in their offense. Did you not see Kareem Hunt in the last couple of games?
I want Caleb Johnson or Omarion Hampton here.
Which one do you think is the best?
Let me do some stats.
I guess we can look. Hold on. According to PFF, it's Caleb Johnson who had the worst season, but Hampton had 1,600 yards.
Yeah, but also he's playing the ACC.
Yes.
I
But I guess Caleb Johnson only had 190 total receiving yards. Hampton had 300 for almost 400.
Yeah, I think you go Omarion Hampton here, honestly. Yeah. Just more versatile than Caleb Johnson. Boom, BT.
Yeah, mock draft 2.0, guys.
Yes, sir.
We'll have to compare. We'll take a screenshot. Hold on, let me take a screenshot. We'll compare.
To the first one?
Yes. When we'll compare, we'll see which mock draft we had that was closest to the actual draft.
Interesting.
You know? Save as. I'm just going to do 2025 MD2. I'll have to go back and clip the other one. But we'll see which one we had the most close.
What?
Oh no, the Lakers traded for somebody.
No.
Damn.
Dude, the Kevin Durant sweepstakes, dude.
To the Warriors? No.
Dude, we might have a bomb go off when we're
what?
All right, let's get to our award prediction.
The final award predictions.
You want to pop up
Betting odds?
the award finalists?
Well, I don't know the finalists, but we can just do the betting odds.
Yeah, well, it's the same fucking thing, VT.
Final awards. Okay, that's Super Bowl. Okay, I cannot handle that website. There you go. Okay. All right, NFL MVP. I think we both will agree it's going to be Josh Allen.
Yeah. It should be Lamar Jackson. I mean, if we're getting specific, right? It should be Saquon. Since it's a quarterback award, it should be Lamar, but it will be Josh Allen. My final prediction is Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen won the head-to-head. He won the MVP.
Yeah, but I think Lamar deserves it more. Personally, offensive player of the year,
I
I got
mean,
Saquon. I think
hand it to
Saquon's fucking.
Saquon.
Yeah,
Lock.
yeah. I
Not
think this
really.
is by far like the clear, like the easiest one to bet on. And the most guaranteed. Defensive player of the year, who you got, BT?
I mean, you got to go with the betting favorite. TJ Watt's gonna win it this year.
I'm going Pat Surtain.
I don't know.
I think Pat Surtain was a lot better defensively.
Give me Will Anderson.
TJ Watt has had way better seasons and haven't won defensive player of the year. So I ultimately think Surtain will win it. I'd be glad. I'd be amazed. I'd be so happy if TJ won it, but I think Surtain's gonna win it.
So you won't be crying that it was rigged for Patrick Surtain. He should have won.
No, if Myles Garrett somehow wins it, I'm gonna flip shit. So.
What if Nick Bonito wins it?
I got Pat Surtain. So.
Shout out Nick Bonito. Offensive rookie, I think this is pretty easy. Jane Daniels.
Yeah.
Defensive rookie.
Dude, Jared Verse.
I'm going Jared Verse as well. That was my original pick.
Yeah, mine was fucking Leatu Latu, and that fucker didn't even play though.
Not even on the list.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year.
Sam Darnold probably.
Any favorites? Joe Burrow.
I don't know how the fucker played like 10 games last year.
DeMar Hamlin. Dark horse
yeah.
to win this award.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'll go Sam Darnold. That was my original
coach of the year, Dan Campbell.
This is Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, Dan Campbell. Fuck.
I mean,
Dan Campbell won every single game against the Vikings, so.
Andy Reid. You would be
fucking. Once the NFL awards are announced, we'll go back to our original picks.
Stevie might cry if Andy Reid wins the coach. All right, Sue. What time is it? NBA, or you wanna save the best for last? And do college basketball first.
Okay, it's up to you.
We'll do college basketball because something big can happen. Just get closer to the end of the show. So we don't hopefully miss anything big or have to interrupt college basketball if something big happens.
Chris Middleton to Wizards for Kyle Kuzma and Jonas Valanciunas.
Shut up.
/ Yusuf Nurkic swap is getting close.
Oh my! We'll get into it. We have to hurry up and to get through college basketball. All right. So might as well click on this. Whoa, we're 16-5, boys. Yeah! We beat Vanderbilt. I did say we were probably going to go 1-1. Man, we fucking had Texas A&M too. Stuvie, you want to know why we lost?
How?
Hold on, I'll show you the box score. You can tell us why. You can tell me why we lost this game. Let's just look at this right here. Point to the stat where you think we lost the game.
11 more free throws.
I mean, that's one 13,
of them. Right? Is that 16 or?
Well, so they shot 4 from 24 from 3. They shot 35 free throws. We shot 22. That's not the stat I was hoping you would find.
The rebounds?
Yeah.
The offensive rebounding?
Yeah. Terrible. Yeah. Terrible effort on the offensive rebound. We win this game. If you grab just half, not even half, you grab 5 of those offensive rebounds, you win this game.
Yep.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. It was a tough watch. I'll be honest. It was a tough watch on a Wednesday. But I want to point something out. Look at these two teams' records. Right?
Yep.
Texas A&M 16-5.
Yep.
We're 15-5.
Yep.
We're gonna have a chance to not make the tournament, but Texas A&M's a lock to be in.
Do they have better ones?
I mean, they're 17-5. So with the loss to Texas, lost to Alabama, lost to Kentucky. They lost to Oregon, who isn't looking very good.
They lost to UCF. What?
And this is our losses. We're 16-5. Alabama, Texas A&M, Georgia.
Yeah, it's kind of bold. You should be in there. It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. And I mean, should I go over the? Hold on. Let's just go over the rankings. Let's look at every team's record in the rankings. 17-5 Purdue. We're 16-5. 17-5 Iowa. 17-4 Iowa State.
We're 5. We just lost.
17-5 Iowa State. How are they ranked 7th and 8th? We are barely. We got one vote in the AP poll. 15-6 Kentucky, ranked 14th.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
15-6 Kansas, ranked 16th.
Oh, and they just beat us, so I'm not gonna.
16-6 Mississippi State, 15-6 Arizona, a team we beat.
Yeah, but they're on like a 10-game winning streak.
16-5 Michigan, a team we beat, same record. 15-7 Illinois.
You're making the tournament. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what to say. 16-6 UConn. I don't even know what to say. It pisses me off. It truthfully does. And it's not going to get any easier because we're going to get punished and we're going to lose 2 straight games. We're going to get punished because we play the number 1 team and the number 4 team back to back. And we're probably going to lose both.
I didn't know that.
We're probably going to lose both.
No. Man.
Yeah.
I don't think you win against Auburn. I think you could win against Tennessee. Tennessee's been looking very sloppy.
But they also did just go and beat Florida by 25 points.
Very true. True.
I mean,
I don't know.
This is just look.
You got to win at least 2 of your.
I say we got to win 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think you can win against LSU. I think you can win against Missouri. I think you can win against Mississippi State.
You know what? You want to know what? We could beat Auburn. If Kansas State can go march into Hilton Coliseum and beat Iowa State, we can go beat Auburn.
Well, we lost in Lawrence, so.
No, Kansas State.
Oh, yeah.
If Kansas State can go march into Hilton and win, we can go march into Auburn and win for Iowa State's
why do they have
Cyclones.
to play like they were supposed to play this whole season against us? Like, why?
Yeah, just win 3. I don't know how. I don't know where. I mean, you
23-0 running the second half. Damn.
Yeah, Fears finally came out and put like 23. I think. Yeah, we were down at one point. Hold on, let's just go to the score here. At one point, let's go to the scores. We were down 31-19.
Do your math, buddy. That's 12 points.
12 points.
Then you got fucking 61 in the second half. God damn.
Hold on. Let's just look at the second half. And then we just pulled away. Shout out Dayton Forsythe. I mentioned him in our preseason like previews or whatever. I mentioned him. Really impressed me. These last couple games, let's go to the box score. Fierce had a good game. Shot 8 for 12, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Yes. Played like he's going to be a top 10 pick in the NBA draft. We need him to play like that the whole year. We can't just have him go. He scored 0 points against Texas A&M. You need to play better. Granted, I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup for Jalen Moore here. Jalen Moore's, like I said, he's probably one of our best players, our senior, but he has to go against Broome tonight. So, and Broome's the second best player in college basketball behind Cooper Flag.
True.
We saw some Jake Mosier minutes.
Oh God.
He got in for a minute. He didn't shoot a shot. Forsythe, like I said, the freshman, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Let's just look at his plus minus here. I like looking at plus minus as a stat. Sui doesn't like. I don't know if they have this plus minus. I guess they don't have plus minus for college basketball. I mean, assist to turnover ratio 3.1 for a freshman. Steal to turnover 1.3. I mean, he got a black eye in the Texas A&M game. He's like, he comes with a chip on his shoulder. I don't know how he's tough. I guess he's a tough player. He takes hits. He goes and pumps the team up. What do you call that type of player? Like a spark plug?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
ideally, I think we're gonna go 0-2. Ideally, you win one. Just win one. Yeah, I mean, you might jump up. If you win one, you might jump up your odds to maybe like 80% if you to make the tournament. Which
I think you guys will, BT. I'm gonna be honest with you.
uh,
If you don't, BT, then I just think it's time to switch over to Iowa State. And he's gone. So yeah. So let's get into Iowa State. So
hold on, guys. Sorry, my internet died.
yep, he's back. He's back. Luckily.
It did die.
So
Well, let's quickly go to this. I'll have to reload into it.
what do we usually say, ladies and gentlemen?
Say it, Sue. Just say it.
Amateur hour.
So Iowa State and Oklahoma.
We're bad, BT. We're playing
Iowa
very
State.
bad.
Iowa State and Oklahoma.
We're playing very bad.
Iowa State and Oklahoma have the same record, and the only way we can compare them right now is by similar opponents. There's only one similar opponent. That's Arizona.
Yep.
So Oklahoma's better than Iowa State.
Okay, bud. No, so we're on a 3-game losing streak. So we obviously talked about the Arizona game.
Did Caleb Love break Iowa State basketball?
He did. It's crazy. So Arizona State, when we played Arizona State, Curtis Jones dropped 33 points. Since then, he's put up he's averaged 9 points. That Arizona game just fucking took it all out of us, dude. It's so depressing. Not as depressing as losing to fucking Kansas State at home. Ah! I told y'all we'd go 1-1. No, we went 0-2. Let's just go to the Kansas State game, okay? Click on the Kansas State game, please. Yeah, we got shit on. So going into the season, Kansas State was supposed to be really good, right, BT?
Yeah.
And they've played like shit all season. What do they do when they come to Ames? They play like they've been supposed to all season.
What I say? I said this on the podcast. You can go back. This is a rivalry game. This isn't an easy win like you were saying.
We lose to a 9-11 team. Go into our full box score, okay? Let's go to the full box score. Shout out Taylor.
18 turnovers, 36% from the field.
So first of all, shooting 50% from the three does not help.
How much do you miss Mommy right now?
I miss him. He was shooting yesterday, so he should be back next week or the week after. But we just didn't do good enough. I mean, Chris Jones, had 14 points, but he shot 4 for 15. Our centers couldn't do nothing against Coleman Hawkins.
Why is everybody getting hate on Nate Heisey?
BT. Oh my god. So okay. Oh.
They're like calling him Hitler.
I'm gonna go off. So this dude was UNI's leading scorer last year, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the stats, okay?
Hold on, I can click on it right here, Sue.
Yeah, pull up the stats. So
it's right here, Stu. Right here for you.
So defensively, okay, he is, solid as a defense player. He provides 0 offense, BT. 0. BT, he was a 35% three-point shooter last year. He's a 24% three-pointer this year. He's playing like I said, playing solid defense. He provides nothing on offense. It's getting so bad that they're starting to leave him open.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't help that De'Aaron Watson, isn't really known to be a shooter. But at least De'Aaron Watson is providing a lot more defense and a lot more cutting and stuff like that. But he's just providing nothing. I would much rather see our top 50 fucking recruit in Norges Andrusaitis get minutes over him. What the fuck was that? What the hell? Yeah, he's just providing nothing for us, honestly. Solid defender, but when he's on the court, he provides zero offense, and that's a problem.
Fuck this.
So
What the fuck?
yeah,
The fuck?
what was that?
I have no idea.
I thought it came from my apartment.
I have no idea, Stu. I'm scared.
Oh god. But yeah, it was just a terrible game. Kansas State came to play against us, and we got punched in the mouth, BT. And then coming into Lawrence, which I expected to lose, we got punched in the fucking mouth again.
Hunter Dickinson
yeah.
dicked you down and gave
Yeah.
69
Well,
on your head.
actually, it wasn't really him that dicked us down. It was Zeke Mayo.
Oh, wait. What were you saying about Zeke Mayo on the podcast? We got to rewind.
What do you mean?
You were saying about how Zeke Mayo wasn't playing well, and
No, I said he was the only one that played well in the first matchup.
Oh.
'Cause he was the only one that was hitting shots against us. Why would I ever?
It's because you didn't. Hey, this is on you. This is on you.
I knew we'd lose this game.
This was on you. You should have recruited Zeke Mayo to Oklahoma, like I said.
Okay,
And you let him go to Kansas.
Kansas, go to the Kansas box score. We couldn't really do nothing. See, Zeke Mayo, the man. 55% from the fucking free throw line is atrocious. Shooting 14% from three and 30 what?
Iowa State was shooting tour dates from 3 points.
Yeah. Look at the bench, BT.
Shout out Night Icy.
We had 3 fucking points off the bench. Unacceptable. And then you look at Kansas's bench. AJ Storr finally played a fucking good game. Whoever this fucking Flory Bonga is, 4 blocks. Yeah, we just get outplayed, BT. Simple as that. Kansas played exceptionally well defense, and we couldn't get scoring. We couldn't put the ball in the basket. We had a lot of open looks. I do want to say there was a play where Taman Lipsey got punched in the face and got called for a foul. So yeah. But these next 2 games, are you looking at the Andrew Wiggins thing?
No.
Hello.
Lakers just traded for Nicholas Claxton.
Okay, bud. Go to our schedule now.
Oh boy, he played TCU and UCF.
College game day. We get college game day at TCU.
Oh, wait, yeah. I guess you only have 1 game this week.
Yeah. So yeah, it's college game day. We should destroy TCU, but I also
is one of the students going to hit a half-court shot like the Duke guy?
I hope they do. Hopefully, it's Tyler Reese shooting the shot.
Oh boy,
shout out Tyler Reese. But yeah, we should win. We're on that part of our schedule where we should go on our winning streak. Our toughest game being at UCF. So, before getting to Houston, and then yeah, so we need to win. I think we need to win out until Houston. I think we can drop Houston. I think we'll then win against Oklahoma State, Arizona, and BYU and Kansas State. So it's wishful thinking, but that's what I need right now. So
I'll trade you schedules. You want to trade schedules?
No.
At least switching the opponents?
Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll go 1-0 this week.
Hey, Stuvie, I have a question. I got some trivia. When was the last time Oklahoma played the number 1 team in the country? I was heartbroken after the game, if you remember this correctly. I was extremely heartbroken after this game.
Last time Oklahoma was number 1 team in the country, they lost to Iowa State at home.
No. The last time Oklahoma played the number 1 team in the country in basketball.
I don't know.
I was heartbroken after this game. It was last year. Basically knocked us out of the March Madness bracket. Jamal Shed, game winner. If you know, you know. Stevie remembers. Remember the Jamal Shed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. This is one of my locks of the week. This game is currently on right now. Our first preview game here.
St. John's. Go St. John's.
Go Marquette. Marquette's going to upset. They have the lead right now.
We beat Marquette, so regardless.
Shouldn't you be cheering for Marquette then?
Oh, fucking no. I'm at a point in BT where I'm just like in pain. These past 3 games have been so fucking hard to watch.
St. John's been playing well. Rick Pitino's got them boys playing. They're going to finally make the March Madness. I think they're basically a lock to be in at this point. Big East is not as good as it once was.
I'm as good as I want.
I think they're only going to have like 3 teams when we look at the bracketology.
These 2 teams, UConn, maybe Creighton. That's probably it.
Maybe
though.
Creighton. So 3 to 4. But, yeah. Like I said, I have Marquette, but we'll get into that later. And Suey's obviously cheering for St. John's.
Yeah. Rick Pitino, the Patinster.
He supports giving college athletes strippers, I guess. All right. We got another ranked matchup. We're previewing a lot of SEC because it's all ranked matchups. Sorry, guys. Tennessee hosting Missouri.
Ooh, great game. Shout out
Missouri
Caleb
6-1 since Caleb Grill came back from his injury.
Yes, sir. Caleb Grill, like the grill.
Stewie's wishing Iowa State had him on his bench, on their bench right now.
He called one of our players the N-word. So.
Hey, when he's doing that, but I just think Tennessee at home here.
You know what? I got Missouri. I'm saying light the fucking grill. Buddy pops off against ranked teams. So, yeah, light the grill.
Good thing Oklahoma's not going to be ranked when they play him. Unless some fucking mirror. I got to cheer for Tennessee so they can go into Norman like, we're really good. You're not. We can upset. And then we got one for Saturday. Another SEC game. There's multiple I could have chose. I didn't want to double down on Missouri, but obviously, granted, a lot could change if something happens tonight. But it's number 1 Auburn versus number 6 Florida. I think Florida's losing right now to Vanderbilt. Yes, they are. So Florida's kind of falling off as of right now.
Yeah.
Granted,
they also lost their 7-foot center too.
Yeah. Well, don't they have the 7'9" guy?
He's redshirt.
Well, you might as well play him if you lost your 7-footer. Just go put in your 7'9" guy.
I don't know. I'd rather have a 7'9", dude.
Yeah, there's no point to
year.
redshirt. I mean, he's not. I mean, you think that? I mean, he might just go to the NBA this year.
He can't.
There's interest. Oh, he's 17.
I don't know how it works because he's Canadian, so he could have graduated earlier. So.
Okay. Well, whatever.
I like Auburn here. It's at home. Jeremy
Auburn's
playing amazing. So.
Yeah, Auburn's gonna be pissed off after their loss tonight, and they're gonna come and beat.
Yeah. BT. Good way to think about it. If you beat Auburn, then you can say Oklahoma is better than Iowa State.
Yeah, because then we have the 2-0 similar opponents.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. You know what? To be fair, the last time we played an SEC team that was ranked number 1, Alabama. Remember that game, Brandon Miller, when he came to Norman and faced the Groves brothers? I'll never forget that game. All right, and that's it for. Oh no, we got bracketology. Great. Great. This was last updated today. 10:30. Last team in the Nebraska Cornhuskers and Fred Hoiberg.
UCF. No, put UCF in.
We're fine. We're off the bubble. BYU, last 4 in. San Diego State, they've been kind of a team that's always been in there.
Arizona State.
Vanderbilt, we pretty much jumped Vanderbilt since we beat them by 30. Yeah. But shout out
3
SMU.
Big 12 teams.
Shout out SMU. Old USC coaches there, I believe. Nebraska, San Diego State, Omaha. 16 seed. All right. Auburn will be playing Omaha or Morehead State. Give me Omaha Creighton round of 32 game.
Yes. I think Creighton wins here. Gonzaga is not good.
Yeah. Arizona McNeese. I mean, poor McNeese. They would get a really good fight.
I think it really just all depends on Caleb Love.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, Arizona has the best offensive rebounder in the country. So. But
Caleb Love, these one-player teams in their tournament don't do well.
Yeah.
You need a team here.
Yeah.
Houston. They have Houston winning the Big 12 at the number 2 seed.
It's valid.
All right, Alabama. Oh my God, 9 seed playing St. Mary's, the automatic qualifier out of the West Coast Conference. Oh great, something must have happened.
No, I was just texting my friend. What were you saying? Oh, the other side of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oklahoma, a 9 seed, playing
Oklahoma. Oh,
St.
his St.
Mary's.
Mary's.
I ain't worried. You're telling me who is St. Mary's played out? That's like, give me the.
That's
This is my thought. Who has played tournament teams consistently the whole season? At that point, St. Mary's or Oklahoma?
wow. Why does it say? Oh, because I'm stupid. Never mind. Let's see. Let's see. So St. Mary's has beaten Nebraska, USC, lost to Arizona State by 4, beat Utah,
I'll play it. No.
beat
Yeah, they have.
Gonzaga twice.
Okay, wow, Gonzaga shouldn't even be in the fucking tournament.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you guys should win. You win.
I wouldn't want to play Alabama in the second round though.
Alabama. Illinois
Texas.
versus Yale. I feel like Yale could upset.
Yeah, Yale has a really good team. Marquette, 3 seed.
Texas Tech, dude. Texas Tech in this region, I think could make the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I mean Purdue. I'm not really sold on. Vanderbilt and Louisville. I'm not really sold on a lot of those teams in this. In this, I would probably say Houston would be a team to watch, or Auburn. I think you would meet having Houston, Auburn,
Yeah.
and maybe a sleeper team here, St. John's. Rick Pitino seems to always do it.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Iowa State. Oh no. Oh no.
It's the PTSD
Oh
bracket.
no.
If you know, you know.
Oh,
The
Florida.
PTSD bracket. We've lost to both of these teams in the past 10 years.
Okay, did you not look who you're playing in the opening game?
Florida Gulf Coast.
Do you not remember Dunk City?
BT, I do remember Dunk City. Do you know why I remember Dunk City? No, that was another one. Never mind.
Yeah, and they were in the 15th seed when they upset whoever they beat. I forgot. Xavier?
If we lose to a fucking 15 seed, I will.
That might be worse than the UAB crash out.
Yeah, I was in 6th grade. Keep in mind in the UAB time, so I wasn't invested as I was, but I was still very pissed off. Texas A&M, Northern Colorado, Oregon, BYU. Oregon's struggling right now.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, Arkansas. I don't really buy in what Wisconsin's selling.
I mean, to be fair,
Missouri.
You're gonna hate that I say this. Missouri, Iowa State, Elite Eight, Caleb Grill revenge game. Missouri in the Final Four. I'm just kidding. I would have Iowa State in the Final Four. I would like Iowa State in this. In this case, I think Iowa State got a favorable bracket.
Yeah.
Which they do have Iowa State as I guess this would be the top number 2 seed. So number 5, I guess.
Yeah. Still, though, I don't really. I don't want to play you. I have PTSD from you, both of these teams, BT. Especially Ohio State. Remember the game winner against us?
Yes. All right. Next, Duke. I would like Duke to make the Sweet 16. I mean, you would have probably a Duke Michigan State.
I just want to watch Cooper Flag.
I would think you would have a Duke Michigan State.
Texas is in the tournament now.
Yeah.
West Virginia also Tucker DeVries is out for the season.
Well, bye bye West Virginia's playoff.
Javon Small has also been carrying the fuck out of West Virginia. So
shout out UCLA back in the bracket. Kansas, the 3 seed. This is like full of all the blue blood. You have like Florida, Michigan,
UCLA,
Kansas, Duke,
Baylor,
Michigan State, Baylor. This is just the program side right here. But I mean, you get an old Big 12 matchup with Baylor and Texas. I think that would be a really entertaining 8-9.
Yeah,
I think I would rank that probably one of the best 8-9s. I don't think Creighton Gonzaga would be good. I mean, West Virginia being there without Tucker, and Clemson's kind of on the downward as well. It would either be Texas and Baylor and St. Mary's and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
but I mean, to be fair, Oklahoma, in my opinion, Oklahoma can still play themselves up to be a 5 seed, 4 seed. If you close out the season well, perform well in the SEC tournament, I think Mississippi State did that last year. Am I right? They went and played. Yeah. They went on a really hot run.
Also, BT, I want to say this: like, imagine Iowa State loses a couple more games, we get like a 5 seed,
a 12 seed.
No, I'm like, We wouldn't.
and we get a 4 seed. Oh, but I don't think you would get. You
No,
wouldn't get the.
that's not what I'm saying. But okay.
What are you
I
saying?
was saying like
I
we
don't
get
get
put
it.
into like a 4 or 5 seed, and we get like an easy bracket.
I mean, yeah, but
But I'd rather play shitty teams and
yeah, you would want to play like bad teams. Like, I mean, UConn's not that good. I wouldn't be scared to play UConn
I kind of am.
or Ohio State. They're both kind of on a downward spiral to end their year. But we'll look at the stats here. SEC 13. I mean, I don't know what the record is. I think the SEC might break the record this year. Big 12 down to 8. Half the conference is in for the Big 12.
Yep.
And they have 4 in the Big East. What's a better conference, the Mountain West or the Big 12? I don't know. Ready to talk about it, Sue?
But what?
You know what?
Trade deadline?
Mm-hmm. Actually, we have to talk about it.
What happened? What happened Saturday
we have
night?
to talk about your Pacers. Let's talk about your Pacers first.
Yeah, 23 or 18-5 in the last 23 games on a nice little winning streak. Beating some playoff teams, playing teams besides Utah.
I think Atlanta might fall out now that they lost. What's his face?
Jalen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing really good. Rick Carlisle won Coach of the Month last month in January. Shout out to him. We got a fucking tough schedule coming up. We have how many games? 3 games before next podcast.
Yeah.
Portland, we should win against Portland. LA, I think will be iffy. In Los Angeles,
Luka Doncic's
Luka's homecoming, and I don't know if you noticed.
What do you mean homecoming?
Not homecoming, like his first game. Sorry,
Debut.
Debut, and then Luka averages 28 against us, so I'm fully expecting to lose that game.
I don't know. It's his first game back. I don't know. He might be.
I also want to say this. I think it also really depends on if you do anything.
Yeah.
In regards to trading for.
I mean, Miles Turner might not be playing this game.
Shut the fuck up.
For all we know, Miles Austin Reeves might not be playing this game. Miles Turner might not be playing this game. Aaron Nesmith might not be playing this game.
We're not trading Turner. All right.
Tyrese Halliburton might not be playing this game.
Luka might not be playing this game.
Okay. I mean, if Luka could get traded,
I would have traded Halliburton for Luka. I would have traded Halliburton and Turner for Luka. If he was available, I would have taken him. But I think we'll go 2-1. 2-1. With the worst case scenario being 1-2. I think we're playing really good basketball.
All right. We have. Let's talk about the Lakers. We went 1-2.
Yikes.
Really pissy against it.
You mean you went 2-1? You fucking dummy. Yeah. Amateur hour.
The Lakers, the problem with me is they can go look like an elite team.
And then lose the fucking
76. Granted, just look at our losses. Phoenix, Cleveland, they were both really good early on.
Memphis, Detroit, good. They're good. Orlando's good. Denver's good. Phoenix.
Orlando was not really good because there was no Banchero.
You lost a lot of good mid teams.
Miami didn't have Jimmy Butler.
What is your worst loss? Probably Atlanta.
Atlanta. Oh yeah, that was an overtime though. I mean, looking at it right now, it's probably Detroit.
No, Detroit's better than Atlanta.
They got swept by Detroit.
Yeah, but Detroit is good this year.
I mean,
no, your worst loss is probably Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, we can play. We can go against the Heat and go against Washington. Look like the best team in the NBA. And then,
okay, it's Washington first of all.
I mean, to be fair, did you see what we were doing to them?
It is the fucking Washington Wizards. They are statistically on their way to being the worst team in NBA history.
Look what we did to the Knicks. We beat the Knicks without AD.
Okay. I'll give you some validation for that. When was this? Saturday?
Shut up, Peter.
Did the Knicks have any injuries?
No, I think everyone
had everyone. So, yeah, good win.
Yeah. And Peter Nestor.
Dorian Finney-Smith had a really good game. So
Yeah, he shot 5 for 6 from 3. I was like, what?
Ronnie James had 2 points.
Yeah, he got a standing ovation.
Austin Reeves.
Did you see the?
MVP?
That was funny.
Leave it to fucking Wizards fans to do that.
To be fair, what else do they have to cheer for?
I don't know.
Shout out Peter Nestor. Shout out Peter Nestor.
Oh fuck! I just saw something that said Luka's making his debut on.
Well, yeah, let's talk about
Max Crispy's playing. Or Max Crispy's, yeah.
Crispy. All right. Crispy. We played the Clippers tonight. I mean, granted, let's see what LeBron and Reach can do. They did it with New York. Then you have the Warriors, and you have the Pacers, and you have the Jazz. I think aim for 2-2. You won't have Luka for 2 of those games, and they're 2 of the tougher ones this week with Golden State. I think you can beat Golden State without Luka.
All this matters, I think, on what you do. Because, like, I'm going to be honest. Peter.
Yeah, but to be fair, yeah, if we do a trade here shortly, we might not have whoever for Thursday, because Wednesday's the trade deadline, or Thursday is. What is it?
Thursday.
Thursday's the trade deadline. So, I mean, if we trade Rui might not be able to play in that Golden State game. It's the nature of the business. Because I think right now it would be Rui, Vincent, and a first to get whoever we're trying to get a center. But we'll talk
trade
about
us Reeves, dude.
We don't want to trade Reeves because we want to see how them two look together before we decide to trade them. I guess in a way, see if they can gel. Okay, we'll talk about the trade deadline now. But
all right, first trade BT
midnight
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Saturday night, decide to go downtown and have a couple drinks and.
Stevie calls me. I think he's drunk.
Yeah, I call BT about 11:30, right? Call him. Yeah. BT. Luka just got traded to the fucking Lakers. BT goes, like, no way.
To be fair, I thought you were drunk at first telling me that. I was like,
I was buzzed.
I was like, you're fucking drunk pranking me, aren't you? And I was like, oh my fucking God. I was so shocked.
And everyone at the bar was shocked, dude. This is such a bad trade for the Mavericks. Mavericks just fucking they got the F. Oh, it'd be this way. Wait.
You had it the other way.
F. It's an F grade for me, BT. It's
yeah.
An F grade for me.
Granted.
Essentially, you traded one of the best top 3 players in basketball right now. A 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA. Has made an All-NBA every single year of his career besides the Rookie of the Year or rookie season. For a 32-year-old power forward who has been known to be injury prone.
After saying because you didn't want to re-sign Luka because he's injury prone and he somehow
gained 270. Yeah.
Yeah, did he look 270 to you?
No. But my thing is the fucker is a scorer, BT.
He's averaging
the
20.
third most points per game in NBA history, and you trade him for a fucking 32-year-old power forward.
You're like all the other NBA GMs. Why didn't they let us have a chance?
It's just Nico Harrison is quite literally a fucking idiot.
To be fair,
I have a theory press conference. I don't even think Jason Kidd knew about it.
Jason Kidd looked pissed.
Yeah,
JJ Redick knew about it Saturday morning. Because that's what he said in the press conference that he knew about it the morning of the trade. So he knew before going into that Knicks game.
It's bro, what?
Do you buy that LeBron didn't know?
I don't know.
I think LeBron knew because they said LeBron was.
I feel bad for Luka. Luka bought a $15 million house last week.
I don't mind it. And do you buy into any of these?
Dude, the Mavericks is so stupid. I can't get my head around this trade. They're so fucking stupid, BT.
Do you buy any of these?
The Mavs are my second favorite team in the NBA. My favorite West team. They're not my favorite West team no more.
Well, you can cheer on the Lakers.
They're a contender.
Hey, do you buy into any of these series?
What?
Did you see? So you know who the owners are, right? Of the new owners of the Dallas Mavericks, since Cuban sold most of his stock.
I don't know the owners.
They're people from Vegas. Are they trying to get rid of all the fan support on the team so they can move the team to Vegas?
Oh my god. Nah, I don't think they'll ever do that because Dallas is such a big market.
Or the other theory is the NBA made this trade happen because the viewership has been down, and they potentially want a Lakers Celtics NBA Finals with Luka on the Lakers. Then you have the storyline with LeBron, and you have.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the Lakers compete for a championship this year.
If they get a center, I think they could.
I think they could too, but ultimately, you be honest with me. They don't get a center. They keep their team right now.
Right now, the rumor. Okay, with right now, you want to hear the rumor trade?
What?
Jakob Poeltl and Bruce Brown.
Ooh,
from the Raptors.
Former Pacers.
Do you think those additions? You get your 3, and do you got?
I like Jakob Poeltl.
And that would be, you could start Bruce Brown. You move Reeves to the bench, be a 6-man. With Reeves, with LeBron, and you either start Vanderbilt or Finney-Smith for defensively. And I think, that would be a lineup. You saw Luka Doncic do it in the playoffs last year. And if you give him that supporting cast, that's a better supporting cast than he had in Dallas. Is it not?
Okay.
He single-handedly beat the Thunder. He single-handedly beat the Timberwolves. He said, obviously the Thunder are the best team in the.
This is the craziest trade in NBA history, in my opinion. So
I don't mind it.
Of course you don't. You were fucking ecstatic. But BT, that wasn't the only trade that happened over the week.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs.
That wasn't a surprise. That's been rumored for a while.
Yeah, but like Zach LaVine to the Kings.
I don't know what the Kings are doing.
The King. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what the Bulls are doing either. Bulls and Kings just fucking fleece themselves. I don't know how the Spurs.
No, fuck. I hate Shaquille O'Neal. Oh my fucking.
You what?
Shaquille O'Neal thinks the Mavericks won the trade.
What?
Well, obviously,
hold on. I'm gonna think. I'll pull this up. We'll see.
Bro, what? I saw it. I just saw it.
We'll see what.
Dude,
we'll watch.
I just looked on Twitter. It says PJ welcomes his new baby to the world, and someone retweeted and it says Nico Harrison gonna trade the baby too.
Hold on. You hear it?
Hey-o, singing hey-o.
Let's see what he has to say here. Let's live react.
greatest young players that we've seen.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I can't.
Today, I wish the business of basketball could have been handled a little better. You would think a guy that.
Why can't I hear it?
It doesn't matter. Okay, we both know what happened.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
But yeah, the Spurs I think can make the playoffs now. So
I don't know.
The Spurs are a fucking deep ass team.
Yeah, and they didn't have
Chris Paul, Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, Wemby, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan. Who am I missing?
Hold on. I'm going to pull this up just because.
Who else they got? They got Harrison Barnes.
Who are they knocking out of the playoffs?
Let's check the standings.
I have it right here, Sue.
That's NFL.
I have it right in front of you.
Yeah, but it's hard to fucking see. It's weird. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Honestly, you want to be honest? Want me to be honest with you?
What?
If the Suns blow it up, they're passing the Suns. The Kings are gonna fucking blow dick now, so I think they're gonna pass.
What if the Warriors trade for an All-Star?
The Mavericks suck ass, so
I think the Mavericks will have a good roster.
Oh yeah, I overreacted. I'm sorry. Shout out PJ Washington.
Is Anthony Edwards on the trade block? Question mark.
I think anyone's on the trade block. Honestly, like out of
Tyrese
all, like when you think of everyone, BT, literally everyone is on the trading block.
Is Giannis going to the Warriors?
Untouchable players, I thought, going into Saturday. Giannis, Wemby, Jokic, and Luka. One of them got traded. Who's to say that Jokic doesn't get traded? Who's to say that Giannis doesn't get traded? Who's to
Because
say that Wemby's probably not going to get traded?
in 2027, Jokic is a free agent. I'm just going to put that out there. Just keep in mind, 2026, 2027.
Yeah, but
Lakers
buddy,
will have enough for a max contract. And what two players want to team up?
Victor Wembanyama and Tyrese Halliburton.
So, well, looks like Tyrese is leaving the Pacers then.
Shut the fuck up. But it's
But-
just crazy. But yeah, trade deadline went wild.
2026, 2027 free agency. Giannis and Nikola Jokic will be a free agent.
Giannis is a Pacer.
I think we would go after Nikola first, and then if we don't get him, we might go after Giannis.
Giannis Acapulco.
Acapulco.
But yeah,
Lakers.
just a crazy trade deadline so far. Who do you think won the Spurs Kings Bulls?
I mean,
trade?
the Spurs. They didn't have to give up Devin Vassell. They didn't have to give up Sohan. They didn't have to
They
give
literally
up
had everyone. They saw
Castle.
everyone. And I think they got the Kings got a couple first. The Bulls just I feel so sorry. The Bulls, man.
the Bulls.
Hopefully THG can get more playing time now.
When you gotta admit THG's is bad.
He's not. You look at his per 36.
Oh,
he
here we
averages
go.
like 17. So
Shout out Chris Duarte. Just got cut by the Bulls.
yeah, former Pacer.
First round pick.
Yep. He won Rookie of the Month. Just saying. But he was an all rookie guy.
And now he's out of the league.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's crazy.
let's just go to the NBA tab.
Oh, wait, I'm done. I was just looking at that.
Oh. All right.
Suey, lost the week time.
PT. It's time for the main event. Locks of the week.
Stewie increased his lead to 2.5 points. He's up to 103.5.
5 out of 6 games, right?
And I'm at 101.
I'm at 103.5.
All right. Stewie,
so
you want? So you go first.
For my NBA locks of the week, I got my first game is the Cavaliers over the Washington Wizards on the 7th of February. My second lock of the week is the OKC Thunder over the Pelicans on the 10th of February, which that's another game to look out for because Brandon Ingram can get traded. And then I got the Bucks who are favored over the Hornets on the 5th of February. For college basketball, I have this game is actually being played tonight. I have the Houston Cougars, who are I think number 5 in the league or country, over Oklahoma State.
We're losing Oklahoma State right now by 10 points.
What? 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 No.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my god! I was like, what? 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 What the fuck? What in the fuck?
What?
I have Lipscomb, who are favored over West Georgia tomorrow.
What the fuck is a West Georgia?
And then I have a Utah State. Aren't they the Utah State Aggies?
Yes.
The Utah State Aggies over the Fresno State Bulldogs on the 7th of February, with the most possible points being 6. Just a very safe week.
All right. I have all my games today as well.
What the fuck? What the new fuck?
For my NBA, I have the Rockets over the Nets today.
Ooh, the Nets are winning by 10.
Okay, buddy. I'm watching him right now, bud. I'm watching right now, bud. It's actually 0-0.
Yeah.
I have the Knicks over the Raptors. Knicks are losing 7-3 right now. I'll admit that. Then I have the Bulls upsetting the Heat tonight.
The Bulls upsetting the Heat.
The Heat storylines are just not very good right now.
Yeah.
Everything surrounding the team, and Pat Riley sold the fucking 3-peat thing to the NFL so that fucking Chiefs can use it. But anyways, college basketball, like I said, I have Marquette over St. John's, and I think Marquette is in the lead right now. Yes, 31-30. That's an upset, so that'd be plus 1.5. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go with Auburn over Oklahoma. Tough place to play.
Dude, I swear to God, if Iowa beats Purdue, I literally thought about picking them over. Josh Dix.
I'm hoping for a little bit of like reverse psychology here, but maybe I'm just having that bad of a week, and
Yeah.
Oklahoma beats Auburn. But I'm gonna go Auburn over Oklahoma,
Oh,
and then I also have Kentucky over Ole Miss, and Kentucky's losing by 13 right now.
oh, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, it's not looking very good.
Okay, bud.
But yeah, that will end episode 18, season 2.
Next week we got, our NFL team mock draft. We have our Super Bowl recap, trade deadline recap,
Forgetting something really big.
and that's it pretty much.
Oh, that's it.
BT's birthday.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
we almost forgot, guys. We almost forgot.
I did
But-
not.
My birthday next week. We'll be back. I don't take
BT's
days off.
officially a boomer.
Yeah, 22. Yep, it's a good sign. Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl. Lock it in.
Shut the
We never
fuck
made
up,
our
bud.
Super Bowl picks.
I took
Oh, yeah,
the
we did.
Chiefs.
I said the Eagles. Never mind. I'm fucking stupid. But anyways, that will end episode 18, season 2. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the good things. And we will see you guys next week.
Thanks, y'all.